China could not have or would not have expected this. It has suffered not one but two major setbacks from a country that Beijing thought it could ride roughshod over. Our cover story tonight is about Bangladesh and how it is putting China in its place. Dhaka has turned down Chinese vaccine trials and cancelled a major Chinese infrastructure project. This is a lesson for China on how it cannot always have its way. This is a lesson for other countries in the region on how sovereignty should not be mortgaged for Chinese cash. And this is an opportunity for India to make China's loss its gain and further strengthen the relationship with Dhaka. Now, it's no secret that India and China are vying for influence in this region. Bangladesh has made the most of this contest, with its Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina mastering the fine art of diplomatic balance. Tonight, we'll discuss all of this. First, let me tell you what Bangladesh is doing with China. It has refused to fund a Chinese vaccine trial. We're talking about Sinovac. And we've reported on this story before on this show. China promised Bangladesh 100,000 free doses of the Wuhan virus vaccine. Sinovac is a Chinese drug maker. It wanted to run trials in Bangladesh. The money for these trials was supposed to come from the government of China. After all of these lofty promises, China did a U-turn. It demanded money from Dhaka to co-finance the trials. How did Bangladesh respond? In kind. It has rejected China's offer and shown Sinovac the door. Here is what the Health Minister of Bangladesh said, and I'm quoting, "A country's job is done when it approves the clinical test of a vaccine. They never asked for co-funding when they sought approval for the trial. This is not a contract we have with the Chinese government. This is a private company, and we cannot have a co-funding arrangement with a private company." Well, China may not understand this because they don't get the difference between public and private. Anyway, the bad news for Beijing does not end with this one. A major infrastructure project has met the same fate. Bangladesh has cancelled the plan to develop a deep-sea port. China wanted to build one here at the Sonadia Island, off the southeastern coast of Bangladesh. Now, reports say India had opposed this project because such a port in Chinese hands would have posed a security and strategic challenge to India, given its location in the Bay of Bengal and proximity to India. The deep-sea port was first proposed in the year 2006. China agreed to finance this project and build the port. But Bangladesh never went ahead with it. It formally revoked the Sonadia Deep Sea Port Authority Act in the month of August, a law that would have facilitated the construction of the port. Dhaka has junked the law and it has terminated the project. This is a geopolitical win for India and its allies. Why? Because Bangladesh will now build a deep sea port not with the Chinese but with the Japanese. In fact, the work has already begun. The deep sea port will be constructed at Matarbari. That is 25 kilometers away from Sonadia. The port will be funded by Japan. It is expected to be completed by 2025. And with this move, Bangladesh has shown that it won't be dictated by the Chinese. It will accept Chinese investment on its own terms and not expose itself to the debt trap. And this, by the way, has been the pattern. China has moved aggressively to finance projects in Bangladesh, and Dhaka has borrowed cautiously. Two reasons why. One, the fear of the debt trap. Bangladesh does not want to meet the fate of Sri Lanka and Pakistan. And two, Dhaka wants to avoid a diplomatic battle with New Delhi. China has been trying to surround the Indian subcontinent with a network of ports. Bangladesh was a part of that plan. While India still needs to do more to neutralize the string of pearls threat, for now, it seems like Dhaka wants to avoid falling into China's sphere of influence, and that's good news. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION. World is One.